Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Jared. So Mikey and Jared.
Down. Put the flag.
So don't say nothing.
Jackson on the keeper. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 7. Ravens nothing. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10
Damn, bro.
at the
Yeah,
20.
thank you about the
From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot.
Oh,
right
come
away.
on, Jack.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail.
Fuck.
Second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he picked
Oh,
it.
you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
SOS.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram.
No.
Finding a lane, he barely had time to
3
look
of that,
up
bitch.
before he was planted in the backfield. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Three or nothing, bitch.
Hurts the average a bit.
No.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard
I told you, that
loss,
shit
and
ain't
that's
working
gonna
on
lead
that
to a
no
3rd
more.
down.
You got off on that
Time to
shit
start
by
going
luck.
in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Jackson.
No.
They'll give him a yard on the play.
Sit down.
They'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it?
No.
Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal.
And I tell you what,
Damn, that bitch drilled that shit.
58. That had lots of leg behind it.
Motherfucker
The
drilled
bottom line,
that shit.
tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard
Stop
line.
fucking playing with that bitch. Let me start playing with this sucker.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
A place like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Got a man.
God damn, a lot of fucks skipped that
thing.
thing.
Not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Jackson now.
Oh, there you go.
And he's got Snead. He'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
No. Look at took that fucking punt. Ah, damn.
The drive keeps going. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. He's got a first down and more.
Hey, he ain't faster than that, man. He's supposed to be faster than that.
The 21-yard line. That's now a pair of
supposed to be way
explosive
faster
plays
than
in
that,
succession, both north of 20 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, sir. Let go, nigga.
Jackson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun.
Oh, my.
By Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys
he turned off
the football back.
controller and it took the screen off.
First quarter.
I come back,
he
his
already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, the guard gets pretty tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, let's go!
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one.
Keep
It's
going
3rd
to Robert
down.
Griffin.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a
Fuck you
bad
think
throw,
Robert
but the
Griffin the
collision
third about
came
to
at
be
the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Oh, dude. What you thought Robert Griffin the third was about to do?
14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
36. Silver. Watch 36.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Steps away to his left.
Fuck out of
He
here,
can run
man.
for it, and
That
he
shit
will.
fake
And
as
he'll be
hell.
out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. That was a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
Raven ball carrier. He was brought down by Patrick Onwuasor. It's a gain of 5.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Check 48 to Mike. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day.
And an alley to
Leave all
run.
that crazy thing like that.
The 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before
Damn,
it
I can't
crosses
believe
over
they
out of
got it.
bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside, how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now the pitch comes to Ingram. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. And now Jackson will look to throw it.
Oh, my God, this is crazy.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Check.
Now it's Jackson.
This there you go. We got it. Yes, sir.
When I see a play like that, I come back to Richmond. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you get a
blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Jackson escaping the pressure right. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
He may try and run for this. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
You can't fuck me that. Fuck him up. You ain't.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Yo. I fucked you up.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, my God.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
That whole ass, that first interception, because my son pressed the damn controller, trying to link his controller.
All right, CD,
he was
let's take a step back.
on my game, so it took the screen off.
With just 3 weeks to go, hard to believe. Essentially, I think it's 7 teams for 6 spots right now. The Ravens are in, looking good for the #1 seed at 11-2, essentially with a 2-game lead over the 10-3 Pats, who they beat in Week 9. Then what we got? Chiefs in the West leading right now. Texans currently ahead in the AFC South. How about the wild card pick?
Yeah, how about Buffalo? They had a tough loss at home to Baltimore. But boy, they're playing awfully well. And guess what? They go to New England next week. That game could have big ramifications. And the Steelers, how are they 8-5 on their 3rd, maybe essentially 4th quarterback of the year since they traded Josh Dobbs in preseason? Incredible job Mike Tomlin has done as the head coach there. But the team to keep an eye out for in the AFC South, the Tennessee Titans. They are hot right now, 8-5, and running the heck out of the football with Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mentioned the Texans currently holding the AFC South lead, but they also have that 8-5 record. It's going to be close. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 79 yards. as the Ravens push further out in front. And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with it. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Jackson, his throw caught right around the 6. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football will have to be played. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
See how easy little bitch.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Trash.
Got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good size lead. No need to do anything crazy.
So you telling me you want me to turn up?
No need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
36. Ain't no such thing.
On second and a couple, Jackson being chased out left. He'll run it, and he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and they're going to face a third down. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively brings up fourth down. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
I got you, son. Delta.
Jackson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Remember you said you wanted me to turn up,
bitch. To go in this first half of action.
Bitch, you ass.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Able to spin free. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Here's Jackson to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
That's it. Big hit.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. On the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. This one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Boy, you sure don't see that too often.
I guess you can't really call anything a gimme, but you figure with his track record, that's a sure thing. But it turns out, it's not the case.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. To throw is Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. On second and very short, Jackson. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic.
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Jackson will keep it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage
I look
of
more
blitzing
like Red. I look
offers
more
no
like the
spacing and run
motherfucking Ravens.
fits and leaves creases
Red
like they were
do
able to
with his
exploit right
motherfucking
there.
team, bro. I'm really running plays, bro. He do the
The
glitch
previous
plays.
run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
I'm really doing plays on this motherfucker.
Ingram again. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
I'm really running plays on
6
this
yards
man.
to
Man,
pick
really
up,
do-
and that's a
do
first
like
down.
glitch shit, bro.
I hope we give enough
I'm doing
respect
like
to the
real
big
plays
guys up
with
front
his
because
ass.
they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could put...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Beat me, I'm too good for him. I'm really running plays on him. Ran the same play back on his ass. I just can't
making this a 3-point game.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good.
That would have been a tie game if I could hit
make it
field
in the
goal.
NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have
call his
refined
bitch ass.
route running ability.
Ravens 14. Justin Tucker to kick off football.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10
Man, he on top.
at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, you know that'd have been a tie game if I could kick field goals, right?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
You asked, bro. Remember, you asked for me to turn up on
Starts
your
here with a
ass.
carry by Ingram.
You doodle, boy. You
Just a
doodle as
yard
fuck.
to pick up there, and it'll bring
I'm about
up
to
a
beat
2nd
you,
and
boy.
9.
Tough first half.
I'm supposed to be
the
like
numbers
20
he's used
on
to
your ass.
producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple
Man,
of
you can't
explosive
beat me, boy.
touches
Beat me.
for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. They go screen.
Look at him,
This
he's
is Ingram.
dookie.
And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Can't beat me, y'all.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Line 36. Line 36.
You. Watch the shit.
To throw is Jackson. Operating from the
Oh, let's
gun.
go.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Told this bum ass nigga to beat me, dog.
And this one will be brought back to the
Told
22.
this bum ass nigga he can't beat me.
I thought this possible not too long ago, but that
This
turnover
bum ass
means
nigga can't beat me,
we
dog.
have a game again.
I'm really running these plays on the damn
Different team here
man.
in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
On 1st down, it's Ingram. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Roberts got it.
Come on, man.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
3 buzz, 3 buzz.
After the penalty, it's Ingram. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Call it an 8-yard pickup, but it'll be 3rd down. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Jalen Ferguson in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
I know he praying I missed these. Fuck that, nigga.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his
That's my supposed to be up 20-17 right now. Supposed to be up right now.
You see a lot of guys sag, and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious? And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Judon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Ravens on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Throwing is Jackson. And an alley Jackson
there you go.
Hit, and
Let's
he
go.
lost the football. And the Ravens have got it.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch up. And guess what? They turned the ball over. I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. Taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore 1st down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries
there you go.
as he has.
There you go.
But it might
There you go.
really well.
Damn.
Now, as you noted,
Woo!
you want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Fucking him up. Boy, he can't beat me, boy.
On the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw.
Fucking nigga. Fuck, nigga. He can't beat me. He can't beat me. He can't fucking beat me, dog.
And the Ravens have taken the lead.
Yeah.
He was on
Yeah,
point
fuck,
throwing the ball
nigga.
right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do. Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Michael Pierce in all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Watch 36 to Mike.
2nd and 15.
Let's go.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Watch 36. Go. They can't hang with us. Check 26. Check 26.
Jackson now. From the gun, he'll throw.
Can't hang with us, dog.
Escape, and he goes down.
We call that
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hey, Stunt. Stunt. Please tune into my live, dog. This man had me down 17-0 with the Ravens. I'm up 24-17. I'm smoking his ass with his own team against his team. Check me out, Stunt. He can't do shit. I own this bitch.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jackson. He dumps it down to Ingram. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Jackson now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Here we go, D.
Again, Jackson.
Let's go. Oh, my God.
Incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Man, come on, man. What you keep calling for?
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Looking to throw. Jackson. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. He's got it to Ingram. Complete.
Damn, we got to stop
and
him.
all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Jackson.
Oh, let's go. I'm trying to get in there.
And he'll be brought down here
I'm
at
trying
the
to get in there,
3-yard
boy. I
line.
know what you're doing now.
Only a yard
I'm trying to get in there now.
2nd and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
Strip that ball.
Now Jackson.
Oh, let's go. Damn. That was my money.
No,
that was my money, dog. That was my money. That was all me, too. Look, I'm on top of that shit, Thomas. Earl, you got to snatch that, baby. Oh, my money.
Go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They'll come out in the pistol. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. They'll look to run with Ingram.
Yes!
And he's going to be taken
There we go, fellas.
still a couple yards short of the 1st. Only a yard there, so it
That's how we
brings
do
up
this shit.
4th and goal.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard.
That's how we do that shit.
Opportunity going to get.
Yeah, I'm
That's
with
how
you.
we do that
Fourth
shit
quarter,
right
like
there. That's
you
how
said,
you
down
do
on the
that shit,
scoreboard.
fellas.
And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good.
Pick it up. Tight end right. Tight end right. 4 down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Oh, my God. I overran it. I overran it. I knew he was going.
So they get the
I
late
overran
score they
it.
needed.
Over fucking ran it. I knew he was going there. I overran
the
that
defense
shit.
was almost too good on that.
Damn, I
Took
knew
away
he was
all
there.
of his targets. The one thing they forgot to account for him as a runner.
Overran that shit.
And go for the end
Damn.
zone and get it done.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Man, I knew where your
be a
bitch ass was going
touchback
with
as
it,
that
dog, and I
sails
still
over the end
overran.
line.
Damn, I knew where he was going out.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Yeah, I knew he was going right there the whole time, dog. That's crazy. Come on, man. Damn, I knew he was going.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready.
Jackson to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh!
Be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. But now it'll be third down.
How you missed that, bro? Damn, bro.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes
Damn, dog.
And it's fourth down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become...
Oh, let's go.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
Oh, my God.
Thank you. Here so far. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Come on, y'all. One more.
Coming up on a third
One more.
and 9. Opening drive of overtime as they look to convert. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
Yes!
And this is going to be incomplete.
Is he going to play with it? Is he going to give it to me this easy?
Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Returnable for Thomas.
Oh, my God.
A big time return there. 40 yards.
Oh, my God.
Ravens. He'll take
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh,
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2.
Lucky.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Matt Judon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Jackson throwing on 4th down. Forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Yes.
Talk about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. On 3rd down, Jackson.
That's it.
Snead's got it.
I beat this bitch. Beat this bitch ass nigga, man. Beat him.
Game winner in OT.
OT, yeah. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Hey. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get his ass out of here. Get his ass out of here.
I just want you to pay for my meal.
Get him out of here.
Really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Calling me, man. Damn. Let me start this broadcast, man. I'll beat his ass.